Hi guys, so recently I picked up these cover plates from LDRS Creative. I'll have the link in the description box, and those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So I picked them up a couple weeks ago. They had like a 15% off, I think, the entire site. And for their Friday frenzy, which I don't know if I'm going to put this video up on Friday or Saturday, but they are offering 20% off certain cover plates. So I'll have the link there, so it'll go right to that section and you guys can see. And these are actually in that sale. So I was like, hey, great, good time for me to try them out because I just got mine in. So these are really pretty. I went with all three. They are sold separately. I know I have another set design that is not in the sale, but I picked up like 2 of the 3 of the series. So you can always mix and match or just use the one plate or however. But with this one, it just looks so awesome. Like with all the different layers, I wanted them to be used alone, but also all together. And on the back, they kind of show you a little bit of what that might look like. So, excuse me, I had my little allergies. This one would be like the teal one that you see there, or like this one, sorry, would be the teal in this picture, and this one would be the teal in this image. So you can kind of see how they work together. But what I'm going to do is cut them and then show you a few different ways to layer them. That way you can kind of see what that looks like. And maybe, you want to pick up the 3, maybe you want 2, maybe 1, or however. But I just like to see the different layers. So I want to do that because I haven't seen that, I don't think yet, really played up that way, to just kind of see what they look like in different combinations. So we'll do that. So I have all these 3. I think I'm just going to finish off the card because just to put a topper on it. So I have some lovely, I think this is cherished ephemera die cuts that I can just pop on top. And I just grabbed some paper. So I already have an A2 size card because that's what that cover plate will cover. It's a A2 size, so 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4.25, so it's 4.25 by 5.5 is exactly what those cover plates will cover or cut. And then I grabbed some paper, so I thought, let's try some different things. So I have a pattern paper from the watercolor floral paper. I have this one, a glittery blue paper that I think will be fun to just pop in there. And then this one's a white paper, but it's a little bit pearlescent, so it's not just plain white. I think that's what we're going to do. So let me see as far as the order of this. What I wanted was the pattern paper to have the most paper. So that would be cover plate 1. So if you layer them, what you're supposed to do, it's 1, 2, right? And then 3, I think. Because this one has thicker lines. Usually it goes from thicker to thinnest. But this is the order they have them in, 1, 2, then 3. But we might change that up. Actually, I was really assuming I was going to change that up. So let me see what this looks like. Maybe we'll do them in the order they say. That way we can see what the design intention was, and then we'll go from there. So anyway, either way, this one with the biggest layers, I'm just going to go with this guy. So I'll run that through. And then let me think about the 2 and the 3, because honestly, I think I wanted 2 to be this one, and then 3 to be this one. But in the images, they're showing... Oh, here they're just showing 1 and 2 together, and then 3. So they have it layered up in different ways. So I'm just gonna go for it. Let's do this one, cover plate 3, and then we'll just mess around with it if it works out. If it doesn't, however, as far as the way I was thinking in my mind. So this is cover plate 3. Which should be the topper one, but for this one, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this on here, hopefully in a way that I get most of this. Since this is going to be sandwiched, I'm still going to use this paper, or maybe I'll cut down another one. I want to see, yeah, I can get it pretty much on edge. It's going to be covered by another layer anyway, so I'm not too worried that I'm missing a little bit right there. And then this one is the one I want for the top, just because it has the little thin lines. But again, whatever you want to do. I'll run through the white shimmer paper, okay? And I will be right back. I have my plates here, and I'm just going to clean them out, so I just want to show you kind of how they came out. And let's see. Get this guy out of here. Ejector button. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to clean them all out, and I will be right back. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, guys. So I set this up in a way that's 1, 2, and 3. How it's intended, but I am probably going to do number 2 on top. Okay, so what you're seeing here is the order of 1, 2, and 3. So let's say cover plate 1. If it was by itself, you can do something like that, and pop a little topper, do, whatever it is. So I just want to show you what that looks like by itself. Of course, I use a pattern paper, so it's a little bit different. This is number 2 by itself, which of course, I love a white on white. It looks lovely. And then this is number 3 by itself, and look how pretty that is. I mean, Yes. That's so pretty. Put a little topper, do a little something. Really, really nice. So let's see, like, okay, oh, I left a little dot in the center there. Like, let's say 1 and then with 2 on top. So it kind of breaks up the pattern a little bit, blends back in with that white background. Let's say 1 with 3 on top. So of course this 3 is very glittery. It's gonna, you know, overpower, but as you can see what that might look like. And let's say we put 1 on top of 3. So the little thing there. And that breaks it up in a totally different way. So you can kind of see what's going on. This one has like a thickness in these petal areas where this has just those delicate petals. So some of them are covered up by like this plate. Or if you put this on top, some of them will have, let's put this back on here so you can see. Some of them will have like that background. You can still see it because that petal is there, right? So it's a little bit different. So I just want to play with it in different ways. Like let's say, oh my gosh, look at this. 2 and 3. I mean, that's so pretty. Love that combination, that little thin line on top of that blue. Just pretty. And then again, let's say you put Coverplate 3 on top of 2. And it looks something like that. And that little delicateness is in the background, gives you texture. Again, I have white on white, so that's why it looks like that. Let's pretend you had another color of paper. Okay, then maybe not this one. Maybe this one. It's a little juicy. It was back here. Let's pretend. So now you have those 3 colors, breaking it up. And look at that. Actually, that looks really nice. Woo! And then let's pop this one back on top again. And that's if you just want, you know, a different color, full plate in the background. Look at that, you guys. It's just a lot of fun ways to play with, and that's kind of what I've been wanting to see. I don't know that I've seen a video where you can kind of go through and see the different layers and how they might work together. Again, just these 2 together, that is so pretty. So, and that's for me why I couldn't choose which one, you know, if I'm going to get the whole, I got the whole set because I just thought that would be really gorgeous. Okay, and so what I want to do is, in my mind, I have this guy, and then I'm going to put this one second, and then this one, I still have a little, there we go, and then this one third. That's a lot going on. You see that little pattern in the background with pops of color, that blue glitter, and then this little guy on top, kind of pulling it back together with the white on white. So that's how I'm going to put them down. But again, I mean, there's just different ways to play with it. Let's see what that looks like if it was like this. Ooh! Oh my goodness, I might even like that, but I don't know, that's so hard. So now we have the glittery pops of color in the back, then you see more of the color from that pattern paper, and then the white top. You guys, this is just, I don't, you know. And then, we can put that one in the back, and it gives that texture in the back. Look at this. It gets busier and busier as you can see as I'm moving the plates up. Did I show the way it was intended? I think I did, right? So 1, then 2, then 3, yeah. With the glitter on top. There you go. Or 3, 2, 1. I mean, there's just a ton of ways. I just want to show you a few. So, okay, I think I'm still going to go with what I intended at the beginning, which is this. And so that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to glue these guys down. So let me see if this is ready, this little glue bottle. And I'm just going to glue this guy and then glue the next one and glue the next one. You can definitely shaker this if you wanted to put acetate behind all of it and then make it into a shaker. And you'll have those little areas that are open where you can see some prettiness shaking through there. But I think this is what I'm going to do today, and then just top it off. So again, I'm just going to add this guy. And to be honest, I said that's 1, 2, and 3, and you would think, but maybe let's go 3, then 2, then 1, right? It's whatever you want, honestly. Okay, so I'm going to stick that guy down, and then I'm going to get my blue glitter, which actually is plate 3, down. I'm going to make sure all these little bits are out, and then I'll glue this one on top of that, okay? I'll be right back. Just quickly want to show you for this last one, I put glue on the very edge, because of course it's a nice like 1/4 inch edge, and then I just kind of put glue on the back of my hand and dabbed this delicate area into the glue that's on the back of my hand. So I'm gonna wait for that to set up, and in the meantime, I'm gonna go through my little ephemera and see what I would like to top off our card with. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so many ways to play this up. I mean, look how pretty that is. It's super busy with all the different backgrounds, the different florals. I think it looks really pretty. I mean, you can do this one by itself, maybe popped up, maybe down here, in this direction. I mean, there's just so many ways to play this up. I have the little circles, I have more words here, and it's, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to make a choice. Like, I love that. Thankful. Then I have this pink frame that I thought I was gonna say looks really nice. Oh my goodness! But do I want to pop that up with that? Ugh, so many pretty ways to play this up. I think I'm going to go with this setup. I mean, it's just so. Look at that. Love them all. Of course, we can make plenty of cards. So we have the dies. Keep making cards. So for this one, I'll go with that. And I'll put these guys back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just glue this guy down, and then I'm going to pop up the other portion. So for now, I'm just going to put some glue. Again, you can orient this however you like. I'm just putting glue on that one little edge. Oh, look at that. So pretty. I'm going to pop this in here. And I'm kind of using the geometry, the symmetrical nature of this to kind of see where I need to put this down. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this little guy. I'll just pop on a few right now, or a couple. And that will be it for today, so that way that background really just is the star of the show. And then we have our cute little topper piece. Alright guys, thanks so much. Thanks for watching. I'll have the links in the description box. And yeah, it's so pretty. I mean, there's just so many ways to play with these. I knew I needed to grab those. So I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.